Hello, I'm CJ Bird.
I'm Max McFadden.
I'm Patrick Miller.
And I'm Kel Nelson, and this is our Spring 2023 IMSC Capstone Project.
Allstate's Ag Parts, located in Lake Mills, Iowa, is the largest distributor of new, used, and remanufactured tractor and agricultural parts in North America. You can see that there are low levels of standardization when it comes to placing SKUs on shelves, which negatively affects density, organization, and pick time. Our project improved each of these.
Working with Allstate's Ag Parts, our project focused on warehouse optimization through the use of velocity slotting analysis and bin standardization within the facility. The three objectives that we focused on for this project were to increase the density within the designated hot box by 10%, which is the yellow box on the picture to the right, reduce body distance traveled of pickers by 10%, and reduce transport work value by 10%. See from the three pictures on the screen, Allstate Ag Parts currently does not have a standardized system of placing their SKUs on the shelves. You can see here, for each location, we determined how many bins are currently being used as opposed to how many current open locations there are in order to determine the total density of each area in the warehouse and the total density overall of the warehouse.
Analysis. We did several iterations of Excel data analysis in order to utilize the Pro Planner software. Created spaghetti diagrams of pickers' SKU retrieval routes documenting which SKUs were retrieved to calculate the current state body distance traveled of the pickers.
In the Pro Planner software, we were able to output the straight line distances of the pick paths that we followed.
Finding the SKUs area locations that Allstate's Ag Parts designated, we were also able to find the transport work value of the current state. And as you can see, the thickest lines indicated that these SKUs are traveled to most frequently. From looking at the thick lines towards the far left of the warehouse, away from the packing and shipping area, we determined that there was significant improvement that could be made in the placement of parts through velocity slotting analysis.
For solution approach, we designed a standardized bin for use in large racking to help increase product density. As we can see, we estimated that we would need 1,098 bins at a cost of $22 per bin for a total cost of $24,156. It's Ag Parts in order to design these corrugated bins to be placed on racks that will hold small SKUs in order to provide organization and standardization.
Approach for density, we were able to determine the number of bins per shelf, number of shelves per rack, along with the number of racks that are designated for each SKU dimensional type, and that allowed us to be able to find a number of bin locations available for each of those different dimensions. Allowed us to find densities for each of the SKU dimensional types, and then that allowed us to determine overall density for our future state design.
Solution approach for body distance traveled and transport work value. Here you can see our SKU dimensional classifications for completing the CSV files for our Pro Planner. It allowed us to find flow planner area locations for each of the individual SKUs.
Information, we were able to find new body distance traveled values for the pick paths that we followed. It allowed us to find new transport work values for most of the SKUs that we were able to move into the hot box. Approach, we were able to see the achievement of objectives by seeing a 59.1% increase in density, a 31.5% decrease in body distance traveled, and a 68% decrease in transport work value.
The advantage of the velocity slotting improvement was that we were able to reduce the average time that pickers took to retrieve SKUs. This contributed to the determination of being able to reapportion a total of 5 workers for picking.
Observing our solution approach, we were able to determine some investment costs, some economic opportunities from achieving each of our objectives, and this led to an estimated economic profit of $2.8 million.
Thanks for watching!